everybody. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if not, then welcome back to another one of my videos. When you're seeing this, it's gonna be October. When I'm filming this, it's almost October, but I'm feeling the vibes, okay? I went through my TBR this morning, and I was like, what's realistic here? Because I had 42 books on that TBR for September and October, and I had to remove some because it was not realistic. Some of them I got through. Unfortunately, none of them have been absolute bangers yet, and the ones that were bangers from September weren't really like spooky, kind of, but not really. Anyway, for October, I got some ambition, and here come my dogs. Guys, come here. So we're gonna talk about that TBR today. Like I said, it went through this morning. We have a bit more of an accurate TBR here, one that's reachable, I pray to God, and one that I think will be awesome. I don't know. It just has all the vibes that I'm looking for. My hair, I don't really know what's going on with it, okay? It's just in a low bun. I've been filming for a while and I'm a little fed up with it. But that being said, I'm very excited to get into this video because I think this TBR is gonna hit y'all and I really want to share it with you. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to stick around, subscribe, because I got some Halloween recommendation videos coming that you don't want to miss. Anyway, let's get into it. This is actually a bit of a long list. It's 22 books long, so a bit of a long list, but I read 20 books in the month of September, so I always am on go mode in October, and I think I can do it. That being said, I feel like my life could turn upside down and I could not do it, but anyway. Let's start at the bottom of the list, actually. Let's switch it up. We're going to start with one that I'm going to read for a vlog, and that is Arcana by Rune X. This is a new release she has coming. It was actually supposed to come like September 27th, but I don't know what the fuck is going on with Amazon and her. Like, they ain't meshing right now, so it was postponed till October 16th. No, October 24th, I believe. Anyway, whenever it comes out, I will read it, but I will be reading it towards the end of October for my end of October vlog. And another book that I'll be reading towards the end of October in that vlog is Blood Orange by Karina Halley. This one, it's a Dracula retelling, and it's a like kind of side interconnected standalone from one of my favorite spooky season books of all time, The Dark Eyes Duet by her as well, obviously, and I'm obsessed and I cannot wait, like literally on the edge of my seat for this. I'm so excited. Another book that I'm going to be reading is one that I've had since like January of this year, and that is Verity. It's right here, so I'm going to be reading this for a vlog. This one, I may or may not read it towards the end. It's going to be a vlog, I know that. I'm not making any promises. Reading it this season, fuck me, I'm reading it this month, and I really hope it delivers. Obviously, I'm vlogging it. How many times can I say that? But I really want it to be spooky, and I hope it delivers. One of my non-book reading friends, she read this actually, and she said she really enjoyed it, and it was like, and the creeps were coming off the page, so I'm intrigued. Probably not gonna read it after 7 p.m. I'm actually kind of liking this low bun look. It's very cozy. Anyway, the next one we're gonna read is Lovely Bad Things. I love how I say we, like this may not be bumped till November, and like I'm gonna read it for a vlog, which I might actually. I gotta stop making promises about these vlogs. Lovely Bad Things. This came out in May, but I wanted to save it until now. It's by Trisha Wolfe, and I've read some of her stuff before, and I think she's a very solid author. Some of the books that I've read by her I didn't really love, but others I thought were great. So I'm waiting for the second book to come out, and I'm on Goodreads right now looking for when that book is coming out, because that next one is called Lovely Violent Things, and it doesn't have a published date. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's October, so I want to read that one. And then I also want to read The Devil Tainted Us by, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to mince this, Shanjita Ali. So we're just going to say that. She has a middle name in there, but I really don't want to butcher it. I'm actually friends with her on Instagram. She's a lovely person. And I had her book on my TBR even before we connected on Instagram. And she actually found my channel and supported me. And yeah, this is a dark, gothic, forbidden romance, I think. That's what I know about it. And I really like the sound of that. So we're gonna do that. And another one that I'm really on the fence about is Splinters of You by Anne Malcolm. This is a thriller. I think it's a romantic thriller. It might be romantic horror too, but honestly, after reading What Grows Dies Here by her, it was on my shelf right over there, okay guys? And after reading and not really enjoying that book, I was really on the fence about that one. I'm a little nervous to read this one, but it was on my TBR last year for spooky season, so maybe I'll finally read it this year. We're going a little fast because there's a lot of books in here, but also this isn't like a wrap up and I haven't read them yet, so I don't know my full thoughts on it. And I hope you guys are alright with this like casual kind of vibe. I'm getting restless. I've sat in this chair for like 2 hours and I need to move, hence why I literally cannot sit still. Also, I just went like this and like cracked my back, and it literally cracked like 9 vertebrae. Anyway, the next one is Cruel Black Hearts. Honestly, fuck off. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna get to this one this month. I could see myself getting to it in November, but this was a pick for some book club that Oh Hey It's McKay and I think Nikki and Bookland had. Suck at book clubs. I've actually never been in one, but sometimes I like see one, and especially if they're reading something I have read before, I'm like, oh, I'd go to their live stream of that, and then it never happens. I don't know. There's never been a time where I've been like aborted on YouTube and there's a live stream right there. So this book was their book club pick, and I put it on my TBR because I was like, maybe this time I'll finally go to one and like read it with them and share their thoughts, because that sounds so fun, but I can never get my shit together to do it. So this one, it's a serial killer romance, and I'm pretty sure the heroine is the serial killer, so it's on there. Serial killer is always kind of spooky. I think it'll be horrific, and I don't know, sounds good. So while I won't be able to catch the live stream because it was like literally 2 months ago, I put it on my TBR from them, and I will probably read it. One that I'm really on the fence about though is Broken Bonds by J. Bree. So this one's been making its rounds because another book club, and I literally, guys, there's a lot of book clubs from a lot of booktubers that I follow. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's with a bunch of booktubers. And they have their like book club pick is this series. I think it's actually a read along, not a book club. I don't know, guys. I've only been on BookTube for like 9 months now, which is kind of crazy to say, but I've never had a book club, nor have I read like a book with subscribers, which actually let me know in the comments if you guys like that idea, because probably be a one-woman show. I would probably just be doing it by myself, because while I love making friends on BookTube, I'm kind of antisocial. You might be like, bitch, why do you have a YouTube channel? Yeah, it's a great question. Anyways, I've been open to the idea of a book club, but I feel like I need my life to settle down first, so we're getting a bit off track here. Broken Bonds by J. Bree is one that they're reading for their read-along pick. And I had this one on here since June, so I didn't see it from that because I saw it from a few other people on Bookstagram, but I don't know. It's reverse harem and it's 6 books long, so I just don't know. The next one that's also been on my TBR for a very long time is Reverie and Redemption by Cadence Snow. I'm really liking this blue theme that we've got going on for the past few books. This one, I don't really know what it's about. I think it's fantasy, not paranormal, which is a bit interesting. I don't know if I'll love it, but it's on here anyway. Along with River of Shadows by Karina Halley. I'm pretty on the edge about this one. I might remove it. It's a Finnish mythology retelling, I'm pretty sure. And in my experience, I have not liked retellings. I just DNF'd a retelling the other day. Actually, I don't really classify it as a DNF because it was like 5% through, but I don't think retellings are for me. It's on here, but it's very tentatively on here. And another one that I'm actually pretty excited for, it is fantasy and paranormal, but it's Untainted by Lillian T. James. I'm very excited for this one. It'll probably be in my reading vlog towards the end of October, but it sounds really awesome. And my friend Audrey from Bookstagram, her handle is _reading Rawlings. I'll put it on the screen as well. She read this one recently and said she really liked it. So that gave me the incentive to read it, but I don't really know what I think about it. I haven't read fantasy much at all. Paranormal with like a bit of fantasy, but I just don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. But one that I am excited for and very nervous for is Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. Veronica Lancet is an author that has been very hit or miss for me, but the real reason behind me being scared for this book is that it's like 800 pages long. I don't know too much about it. It's a gothic historical romance, I think, and historicals aren't normally my thing. I've never read a historical. I can't say if they're my thing or not, actually, but this sounds so intriguing to me. I'm gonna be reading this one for a blog 100%. It intrigued me so much when I saw that it first released. I was like, yeah, I really want to pick that one up. Another one that I really want to pick up is Wicked Little Sins by A.R. Beck. That author is getting a little popular, and that scares me a little bit, but I'm very much looking forward to this one. It seems like it's the perfect read for spooky season, so I'm also going to be vlogging this towards the beginning of October. It sounds awesome, but it's also might be college romance, which is a little nerve-wracking, but I think it could be fine. Anyway, the next one is Master of Salt and Bones by Carrie Lake. Now, the reviews on this are, I swear to God, it's like 50% love it, 50% hate it with their entire soul. So I don't know if I'm going to be reading both the Isle of Sin and Shadows and Master of Salt and Bones, but both of them are on my TBR. If I enjoy one, I'll probably go for the other, and if I don't like the first one, I won't start the other one. But I really like the premise of them. They're very gothic, and they look really spooky, and I love the covers, so I want to give them a shot. But a lot of people's reading judgment that I trust, that sentence was very confusing, they didn't really like it, so I'm a little nervous, but I want to give it a try. Another one that I'm not too sure if I will start or not is Under the Cover of Darkness by Emma Luna. I don't really know what this book is about. I'm thinking it's reverse harem because no, I don't think it's reverse harem. Anyway, it's on here. This one is very tentatively on here though. I might take it off, I might not. I hope you guys are appreciating the like fast-tracked nature of this video, because it's like bang, bang, bang. Next up is The Hunt by Nicole Green. I saw this on Instagram, it newly released, and I liked the edit and I put it on here. It looks like a little spooky. It looks like it's a thriller, so I put it on here. Another one that I put on here was Sweet Taste of Betrayal by Harley Beck, and this one I'm actually pretty excited for. It is a horror novella, and it sounds awesome. It's obviously romantic, I'm pretty sure. I love how I just said, obviously, I'm pretty sure. It is a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but that's what I'm trying to do this spooky season. We're trying to read a lot more paranormal, a lot more horror, a lot more thrillers, so that when I go back to like what I normally read in November, it'll be like, I just want a vacation, you know? And then another one that I want to read is Blissful Masquerade by Alira Firethorn. Honestly, this one is on the tentative list as well. I've been really hoping that newer spooky season books come to my attention, and honestly, I haven't had any come to my attention. The only ones that I've recently seen that I added on were Sweet Taste of Betrayal, that horror novella. So I'm just really waiting for those new spooky season recommendations to come out, and I'm not seeing any of them. But if I see some new recommendations from someone on Bookstagram, YouTube, probably Bookstagram, I will take off my like tentative ones and put those on there, most likely. But Blissful Masquerade is one of those. I think I checked out the blurb and it didn't actually sound all that interesting. Also, When It Comes by Katie Ash is up there. I really like that cover. It's releasing soon on October 3rd, which might be when this video goes up. But this one I'm very interested for. And the last one is Love Obscene by Natalie Bennett. I actually think I'm gonna remove that one like right now, because I don't really want to read that one. So that is my TBR. That went very fast. I apologize, guys. I could have slowed down a little bit more there, but that was my supersonic speed TBR for October. I wanted to do a September TBR, but then it was like the 15th when I had time to film it, and I was like, no, it's not gonna work out. So anyway, let's hope and pray that I can fit in these books in October. I believe in myself. I can do it. We just narrowed it down to 21 books now, so I think I can do it. Anyway, I want to give y'all a quick update on vlogs before we end this video. So I drew up my vlog schedule earlier today, and here it is. I'll have 2 vlogs in October, along with probably 3 or more recommendation videos, but vlog 1 is going to be at the beginning of October, probably like before the 10th it'll be uploaded, and that will currently consist of me reading Lovely Bad Things by Trisha Wolfe, Fairytale by Veronica Lancette, Wicked Little Sins by A.R. Beck, one of the books by Carrie Lake, and Verity. So that's the tentative schedule. I said tentative, y'all. But that one will come out towards the beginning of October, and then the one towards the end of October will be 3 books long. That will consist of Blood Orange by Karina Halley, Arcana by Runex, and Untainted by Lillian St. James. Notice how I'm color coordinating these, guys? If I read those blue books, I might make another vlog. Anyway, that's my TBR. That's my vlog schedule tentatively, all right? It could all change tomorrow when I find a recommendation video with 10 new recommendations that are truly spooky season. So actually, guys, if you have any spooky season recommendations you want me to read or you think I should know about, let me know down in the comments, please, and thank you. Anyway, this is my last video of the day, so I'm gonna go finish my day now. I'll see you guys in my next video very soon.